Traders, welcome back to our price action trading lesson. We're going to discuss how to use price action rules to navigate structure and identify high probability setups. We started with a very nice structure because we have a nice uptrend working higher that has a break. We have two great back-to-back high probability setups because once the uptrend has a break, we expect new high to be tested. Then we have a spike down after new high indicating reversal. Downtrend has a break, move to a new extreme, and prices are pushing above EMA. So right now what I can see is that the exponential moving average is flattening. There was a little bit of a reversal, but the reversal didn't last long. There's a small breaking low. There was no bigger downtrend. In fact, we are back above EMA, which means if you're going to zoom back, you can see the overall structure right now is starting to go sideways. So you can start predicting some possible bigger trend range. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to follow the short-term trend line and let's see what's going to happen. I want to see second entry long at the EMA because the uptrend is in play. We are breaking the uptrend. Now I can't really sell because this uptrend needs to get new high tested, just like the first uptrend to the left. We are below EMA, so I cannot go long. We're breaking above EMA, we have a new high, first entry long, pull back, second entry long. So what's going through my mind is I want to see high-low confirmation setup, and we're going to test the new high. So can we get the high-low confirmation setup? No, of course I cannot go long this far up from the exponential moving average. Break and the new extreme was created. So at this point I'm going to redraw downtrend working lower. Break new low as well. Prices are pushing above EMA and prices are pushing back below EMA. So I'm going to zoom back again because right now I need to analyze the structure again. Yes, we identified possible bigger trend range, but prices are not reaching this key level right here and this key level right here. In the meantime, it's still going sideways, by the way. Now, prices in fact entered a small consolidation part of the main one. So for this reason, I'm forced, based on the flat 2-1 bar EMA and consistent price swings up and down, to adapt to even a little bit smaller trend range, double top here, small double bottom, because right now the prices entered even the smaller trend range and you can focus on buy low, selling high, because according to range rules, you want to buy low and sell high, and you want to follow the short-term trend lines inside of this consolidation. So right now we have actually a decent setup because we have one leg down, break, second leg down. This is bounce off the support. It's a shame this is not a second entry long, this is only first entry long, but because you're buying at the bottom of this trend range, this is more aggressive setup. Ideally what you would like to see is some high low or another push down, but it makes sense to go long here according to range rules because you're buying low, push above EMA. We have high impact news to be announced soon, so you can't really take a setup here. We have a decent high low, but it is very close to news. You can see spike in volatility. Break, new extreme, and the uptrend played out. Now, you have the possibility to fade a breakout. If I'm going to zoom out, we traded up into this. So we're supposed to be a little bit more careful before we're going to sell this quickly because we trade up into this. But we broke out of this trend range, which means most breakouts may fail. And we also broke the bigger trend range. So the structure is definitely rangy. And I can measure the first leg up, break, second leg up, brought two leg up pullback. So I'm not going to go short just yet because it can be too bullish. But I can get high low, lower high. And now we have another test and what we can consider lower high. And this is much better. Great signal bar, far from the EMA, uptrend played out, decent setup. Lower high, confirming the failed breakout. Prices are breaking below EMA, so I'm going to redraw the short-term downtrend. Okay, we have a new low. Downtrend is in play. So what's going through my mind is this downtrend needs to get new low. I cannot sell just a first entry, but I would like to see second leg testing the EMA. It would also be triple test, second entry short. Can get a second entry short. There is no second entry short. However, I can see that the downtrend played out with the break, new extreme at our initial support. So you can see how important it is to locate the important key levels, and you don't really want to draw them all over the place. Look for a lot of them. You always want to make sure you're going to identify the most important ones. Generally, we only have the main two key levels, the high of the day and low of the day. Today, I also drew this key level and this one, simply because there was another small trend range established part of the main one. Okay, so you have break and new extreme indicating bearish depletion. The signal bar to go long is bearish, so we cannot go long. And now we're testing the support again. And this is the scenario you were looking for right here. You wanted to see that high low, one more test before we're going to go higher. You have it right here. Another test, high low. The support keeps holding. Downtrend played out. We're buying the bottom of the trend range. This is a great high probability setup. High low, buying at the bottom of the trend range. There was no failed second entry short. I'm going to connect the first two swings. I still have to follow the short-term trend line. Now, once we broke above EMA, I was expecting to get a second entry long to test the new high. However, we broke lower. There was no second entry long because it took a little bit of time. One leg down, break second leg down. You can see how market moves in pairs of twos. Breaking new extreme. There is no setup. Prices are about to create new high for this uptrend. You can mark the one leg up, break, second leg up. So I'm working with these measured moves because it's going to help me to predict what is the potential target for prices, break, and the new extreme. And now that I have one leg, break, second leg, what should go through your mind is something that happened right here. I would like to see failed breakout and a lower high confirmation setup because the structure still remains a trend range. I'm going to zoom far back out and you can see flat exponential moving average, consistent price swings up and down. The structure is still a trend range. Uptrend played out. So can I get lower high? But prices keep working higher, and this caught me off guard because why are prices trending so far away from the trend range? So once I see such a significant bullish momentum, it begs the question, hold on, is there additional uptrend like this? So at this point I cannot sell. Okay, it ended up trapping the buyers because this is why we have to follow the trend range rules. Now there was no lower high confirmation setup anyway. It's very hard to pick a top like this because once it becomes too bullish, you can see what can happen if you try to sell prematurely without lower high. So there was pretty much no safe way how we can capitalize on this failed breakout. But according to range rules, perfect price action, you can see how they trap all the bulls buying the breakout. But in fact, you are looking for reasons to fade the breakout if possible. Downtrend spiked down. We were thinking to get a second entry short at the EMA. That never happened. Unfortunately, we just had massive spike down, break, new extreme. So at this point, downtrend played out. So I have to pause looking to go short. But this spike down was so significant, I can't really go long just yet because you never know how many pushes lower there's going to be if it's so strong and steep. So I can't really go long just yet. It's also getting a little bit sideways. I would like to see if it's second entry short above EMA, but none of that is forming. Let's see what's going to happen. Now we're back below the EMA. There is a possibility for slightly wider uptrend like this. And now we can see EMA in all these bars. Consolidation. This is what we call no trade zone because it is tempting to both go long and short at the same time. The bias is dissipating, it is getting very veggie, so you cannot be looking for setups in a structure like this because you can see there's even no short-term trend present. This is way too stacked, so we have to be careful. Prices keep working higher. Okay, now we have one leg up, break, second leg up, uptrend played out with the push to new high. So I'd like to see a lower high confirmation setup. Okay, there is actually a decent lower high. Now when I was watching this live, because I reloaded my data, I had different lower high and I had different failed second entry long. When I was watching this live, my lower high actually was something like 6 points, which is unenterable. and I was attempting to take a failed second entry long here where I had much better bar. I didn't get filled. After I reloaded my data, the bars are actually a little bit different. The lower high looks better, while the failed second entry long I wanted to take is worse. But it's important at this point to still focus on the range rules, because 2 legs up, uptrend played out, and this is a decent lower high on this chart. And when I was watching this live, I had nice bearish bar on the failed second entry long, selling high at the resistance. Downtrend played out with the break and the new extreme. At this point, if I'm going to zoom back, I was really thinking there's going to be a wider downtrend and price is going to go all the way down to here. But notice what is happening. What is price action telling us? You suddenly push back above EMA. And this is not what is supposed to happen if the sellers are going to sell at the top and go all the way down here. So once I see prices pushing above EMA, I'm being a little bit more vigilant, because prices are way more bullish than I would like to see another massive bar above EMA. Once again, we're breaking above EMA. So at this point, I have to pause, looking to go short. Small support is being established and prices right now keep trending to the upside. And this is what we call a bullish imbalance. What is that? It's a bias inside of a trend range, because healthy trend range is supposed to have prices oscillating up and down between key levels. Here, after prices went from the bottom to the top, you would expect the same to happen to the downside. That didn't happen. There was attempt here, push above EMA, another attempt for sell-off, push above EMA, third attempt, push above EMA again. So every single major low is higher and higher. So this right here is resulting into bullish imbalance, which means once you can see bullish bias, bullish imbalance, you have to stop looking to fade the breakout, because bullish imbalance can result into successful break to the upside. So this is how you're going to recognize when the breakout is going to be successful. I'm going to redraw spike and a channel pattern. You can see how nicely the market geometry fits. Small overshoot. We have first entry long, so I want to see second entry long. We broke below EMA and the second entry long is below EMA, which is not good. I cannot take it because we had small overshoot, and I definitely need to be a little bit more careful. So due to the overshoot and due to the fact that you broke below EMA, I want to see a high low above EMA, confirming the second entry long and confirming the fact that we need to get new high. Okay, there is no high low. I cannot go long above this bearish bar. It broke back below EMA, so I still cannot take it. Prices right now have flat EMA in the middle of those bars, so we entered congestion. So I still expect new high to be tested for this spike and channel following the trend line rule. But this is a no trade zone, this is a congestion. So I want to see break higher. I want to see breakout, pullback, high low confirmation setup, then testing the new high. We didn't get it. Price is formed, as you can see, micro double top. Now you have another second entry long, which actually is also larger breakout pullback as we were looking for. We broke higher, we came back, tested it. Now the only thing that is confusing here is we created double top exactly to the tick. And many times the double top can already be treated by the market as technical new high. If this high ended right here and it was much lower than this one, then you can consider this second entry long because you still expect new high to be tested. But because you have double top to the tick, it's very hard to fully go long here, even as a breakout pullback, because what if buyers are already considering this to be a new high? And we were trading a trend range the whole day, so this is not a strong uptrend day where you can be a little bit more aggressive. So once again, way more aggressive trade. It's a shame because the double top confused us. Prices keep going higher, and because we keep going higher after new high, push up, I'm gonna look for some different spike and a channel, something like this, because I have to explain why prices keep trending to the upside. We have new high, first entry long, pull back. Once again, we are looking for second entry long, but we want to see second entry long above EMA. We broke below, so I cannot go long here because it's below the EMA. So I want to see push above EMA and a hollow confirmation setup. And now we have push up, down, few ticks lower, reversal into what is a high-low confirmation setup of the second entry long. Once again, when I was watching this live, I had horrible doji, so I couldn't have taken that trade because my signal bar was really bad. But now that I reloaded my data, this is really nice signal bar, great high-low confirmation above EMA, great signal bar. Prices keep working higher, and suddenly market reverse all the way down here. So because this reversal was too strong, we're not really expecting for prices to test the new high, because we are right now starting to enter a new pattern, which is a small trend range. Okay, break, move to new high. So the trend range was established. We're looking for a lower high confirmation setup. That never formed. Downtrend working lower. New low, first entry short. Can we get a second entry short? This downtrend is good, new low. We're coming off the range highs. No second entry short. Prices keep trending lower. There is no great setup. No good trigger here. Prices keep trending lower. Uptrend working higher. Break. Push to new extreme. Prices keep working lower. So you want to see second entry short. The downtrend is new low. That never happened. And now the market is about to close. So this is the overall structure for today. You don't generally want to draw a lot of kilos, but because we had small trend range for the main one, we pretty much have to redraw these 4 important kilos. We started with a very healthy trend range. Bullish imbalance kicked in into an uptrend, but suddenly we reversed all the way down, and I don't see that many good short opportunities on the way down. No good second entry short, no lower high here, and nothing here as well. Prices just push lower without lower high, no felt second entry long, push to a new extreme, and a correction or reversal is the next market cycle. So I hope you had a good trading day. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to talk to you next time. Feel like you're trading.